Now you mentioned Kensington. It's funny you say that because I was in Philly probably like a month and a half ago when I took my friend from Texas through Kensington, and he couldn't believe it. It was like a third world country. You know, like the shit that you see in Kensington, you don't
Yeah.
see anywhere in the world. You know
Man,
what
you
I'm
bound to
saying?
see a motherfucker. You bound to see a motherfucker crawling like on his hands and his feet like he a spider. They offer that dope though. Like that shit different, bro. That shit was on drugs. Ain't like that shit down there. It ain't nothing but like people drive and people come from. They driving, they flying, they coming from all over to go down there and do their shit. Whether like that shit just nothing but drugs on every corner, every block, and every nigga down there really hungry. You got the fiends down there and shit that are really hungry. The bitches gonna go out there and do whatever they gotta do to get high. So it's like to be out there and really survive out there, bro. Like I was on a run out there for 4 years. I was on a run from the juvenile when I had broke out, and I had to stay down there for, I'm talking about 4 years straight, showing like day in, day out. You feel me? So I'm like really like dancing with the devil, bro, because everybody down there, like, you gonna see some crazy shit down there, bro. Like, you'll see some crazy ass shit. Like, you know, that was like a part of my childhood for like 4 years. So like that shit like a real life nightmare, Sean. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if you come to the city, anybody comes to the city, you go down there, man. Well, shit, you don't want to go down there, but if you go down there, you'll see some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's normal.
So you spoke on being on the run for 4 years. Like, what exactly was that for?
It was for some shit being down there. As a matter of fact, it was for, I was a young boy though at the time, you know what I mean? And I'm trapping, then I'm busting my traps, and whole time they had CIs, not the CIs, they had some cops. But they was in a unmarked car, but they was parked up already watching me. So I served some dude, some heroin, and as soon as I did it, they pulled up and blitzed me, threw me right in the car, you know what I mean? And you know, from then I was fighting that case. They sent me to a juvenile facility, did my little bid there. They sent me again, did my bid, kept getting little bids. So one time they was trying to send me up there for a minute. They said, we're gonna sit you down, and I wasn't having that shit. So I went up there for like 7 days, scoped it out, you know what I mean? And I ran from that shit. I broke out. That shit was like a...
So wait, you went to the juvenile facility to see how everything was gonna go, and you damn near escaped the juvenile shit and went back to Philly.
Yeah, I said, fuck that, you know what I mean? They had sentenced me. I messed up again on a probation. They had sentenced me to like 13 months. So I'm like, man, I ain't doing this shit again, man. Especially not like how I live. I can't be out the way for 13 months just locked up. No. So I had a lot of motherfuckers that was gonna go with me, and niggas started bitching. Like I had about 6 niggas showing they was supposed to go with me. They all started bitching. So you know me, like, shit, I'm a high youngin', bro. Like what I did, you feel me? I ain't gonna go too far in it, but how I got out the facility, cause I was out Lancaster. It's 2 hours away from Philly, but dropped the Bob Barker soap in the sock. You feel me? I told a nigga, I say, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Normally you gotta have 2 staff to walk with you to the bathroom, but how I planned it, I already knew this day it was only 1 staff on the unit, so he can't walk me to the bathroom and leave all the other people alone. So, and he let me go by myself because, you know, he think I'm cool. And shit, I broke the door. I could hear all the alarms going off like in the facility, and then everybody, I hear people coming. So I hurry up and get you. Mind you, I'm not even from down here, man. I get out the door, it's cops, they going around, they chasing me, but I snuck my phone in there. So I had a phone, I made a phone call. You know, I had to keep running around, but my homie came and picked me up, and I was cool. I was on the run for 4 years.
Okay, because that's what I was gonna ask you. How'd you get all the way from juvenile back to Philly?
Because I snuck.
So you made a phone call, and then you ran out, and then okay.
But it's crazy because, mind you, Lancaster is nothing like Philly, and especially where I'm at in a placement, like it's a bunch of white people, it's a bunch of crackers, so they see me in all placement gear, you feel me? Like, cause you know, like, you gotta wear, they make you wear a cord and stuff. So any given moment, anybody can like call it. No, the cops are already out looking for me because they done made a call like he escaped. But I had my phone, man. I was dipping and diving like all in the woods and everything. And my homie wound up making it to me. So he came and he got me. Like I had to wait for two hours, man. I had to really ducking them for like 2 hours. But my homie came in. I knew if they would have caught me, that would have been my ass. I would have got more time, and it wouldn't have been no escaping, going nowhere, because they would have been watching me. You mean? So
Yeah.
It was all or nothing, bro. Like, it was all or nothing.
Did you ever think like, damn, I was only sentenced to 13 months and I could have been out by now? Like, you know, while you were on the run for 4 years, did you ever regret doing that? Because you could have been out and been doing your thing a long time ago.
No, I ain't never regret it, because I was already getting sent, like I told you, I was already getting sent up back to back to back. And like I am, bro, like even as a youngin', because it was like about 4-5 years ago, but like I be shit. Like I always gotta have motion, like running. Like some niggas can just go in there and just keep doing it big, because like they ain't got nothing going on with their life. But like me, like I don't like to sit down nowhere and like just like, you feel me? Like I be feeling like, cause 13 months ain't shit. You feel me? It's a year for real. But like I be feeling like I'm missing out on something. Like even when I wake up in the morning, I gotta like be right out. Like if I wake up at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna feel like I missed something between 6 and 7. And I be like, that's always how I've been, like just hot. Like, so they wasn't really watching me that much. So got up out of there.
Yeah. So you continue, you do your 4-year run, you go on a race like TK. When did that end? When did you get caught?
Shit, I got caught. I forgot what exact month I got caught, but I can tell you why I got caught. My homie and shit, he a part, my man B-Roy, long live B-Roy, he a part of the 8 people I told you that didn't make it, you feel me? But basically, he had got killed on the block that I've been on. Like this block is really like the devil, bro. He got killed, and my other homie, Lil Shizzy, shout out to Shizzy, he got shot. And me and home was in the juvenile together. So basically, them getting shot, like I was on the run for 4 years, but basically, like it's beat me into it, bro. So basically, my man getting shot and dying, and my other man getting shot in his leg brought heat on me. So it was like, now they like, cause they already knew, like, all right, he got a warrant out. So, you know, we see him, we catch him. They was already like, they hit my mom crib once, but I never stayed there the whole time. I was on the 4 years. I'm like, I ain't never going there, you feel me? So, cause I didn't want him to catch me. So once he got shot, they told him, he called home. He like, man, shit, they on your ass, bro. Like they took him in an interview. He said, they told me to tell you, like, they coming, like they coming. And when they do catch you, just don't have no guns on you or no drugs on you, because it's gonna make it worse. Man, when he told me that, shit, I'm still up there on the block. I'm trapping. Like 3 days after that, they just poured right up on me. Phew. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And now they saying my government. I'm thinking they pulled up because, you know, I'm hustling and shit, and they got me because there's nothing but cops down there. Like, but they saying my government name. Like, yeah, that's you, right? That's you. Why you looking like that? That's you. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, they here for the warrant. And they put me in handcuffs and they took me down in there. So it was the end of my run, man. It's crazy because I had so much shit I was doing, like, and so many encounters that my run could have been ended. Like, you feel me? Because mind you, I'm up here trying to make some money.
You slipping through the cracks.
Like, I done been in back of cop cars like over 100 times, and I'm giving them different fake names and stuff like that. Like, it only take for them to take to the district, the fingerprint me, then they find out. But I slipped through them, bro. I did.
So when they finally caught you, did you have a gun or drugs on you?
No, I ain't had nothing on me. That was the main.
Okay.
I be real strategic with it. I ain't had
now, I'm only asking you that because you said your friend told you not to have it on you.
Yeah. It was around, though. Like, it was around.
Yeah.
But
so,
I ain't had nothing on me.
Did you ever think like, damn, like ever since my niggas went to jail, how y'all know where I'm at? Like, did that ever come in your head? Like, man, somebody talking.
No, because shit, I was going to places that's a place that I got locked up. Like I told you, my case was for being out there. So how the cops play, they try to play a smart game. Like, even if you on house arrest like me, they will go to every place where they know you used to be on house arrest and stuff like that. So they knew I used to be down there, you feel me? And then, like, I was shooting videos. Like, I shot a video with my Melissa Monet. We was on that exact block. Like, I got fiends in the back of the video, like, smoking crack out the pipe. I got him shooting dope. I got like shit that is really like hot boy shit, bro. Cause like, but I was living like that. So I mean, it don't take like the cop. Actually, the cop told me, he said, bro, we could have got you. We knew you be here every day. They like, you don't move or nothing. They like, so we could have been came and got you. But like I said, that shit made it hot. Once my man died, they like, oh yeah, we gotta go scoop him up. You feel me?
Mm.
But I ain't never leave. So they are. I mean, I can't really say somebody told on me. That's one of the reasons why, shit, I ain't even go to my mom. Like, I love my mom to death. Like, shout out Fatima, but I didn't go to her crib because I felt like if I fall asleep, she might call them on me and make it like they just came this day. You feel me? So, and that was like a lot of people that I couldn't trust like that because my mom was already upset that I did it from the first like day. You feel me? She was calling me, but I don't know, man. You know how that mom shit be, because they already be like, man, a lot of people was telling me like, man, just go ahead and get that shit over with. Go ahead and get that shit over with. But I'm like, man, no, I ain't doing that shit. I'm gonna run till I'm 21. I just turned 21, showing like 6 months ago. So I'm like, damn, I wasn't gonna make it too far all the way to 21. But how I was going, shit, I might have, could have, man. But yeah, man, that's how they came.
And you did the total 13 months?
No, when they caught me, it was on some shit like, they said, well, like, damn, I go see the judge. I'm in a juvenile for like a week. I go see the judge, but if you want to run and you want to run for 4 years, and nigga gonna look at you like, well, because there's a lot of niggas that do dickhead shit. Like I said, I could have really got locked up, but they like, all right, well, he was out here for 4 years and he didn't get in trouble with the law. So they like, you know, he had to been doing something good. You know what I mean? So they like, all right. And then, like I said, it was the juvenile. So by this time, I'm creeping up on about to be 21. This is going to be over. It don't go over that. So they like, man, he was out there. Shit, he beat us for 4 years. He ain't get locked up. Like, cause there's niggas that go ahead and do their thing and 4 days later, they don't know how to move. You feel me? So they said, go ahead, let him go ahead. But they didn't give me the time that I had to face the 13 months. But I was stayed on probation. You feel me?
Mm.
I stayed on probation. Motherfucking, I was supposed to get off. They had me go ahead and try to finish up school. And I was supposed to get off. But like I told you, they put me on house arrest though. You feel me? I'm still down there hustling though, on house arrest. Still going back down there hustling. The same block they caught me on. Same block my homie got killed on, 2 of them. And I get shot. So they like, damn, man. I get shot right after they let me go. Yeah, a dude do that fuck shit. And they was trying to lock me up. They was trying to lock me to the hospital bed. Cause you know on probation, if you get shot, you gotta go in. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm like, damn, man, but it worked out for me. I got shot so many times that no placement would take me because like I was in a point like I was like damn near like a bit. You had to take care of me. You feel me? Like I couldn't wash up myself. Like I was really fucked up. I couldn't move. So you can't really like ain't nobody wasn't ready to try to take care of me. So they let me stay home that time and I just recovered and I got that shit out of the way. Now I'm off of that shit.
Okay, so now you scotch free.
I'm
you
free.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm free. I'm off of that shit now, but shit, that was a long road, bro. Like a long road of probation and shit, like dealing with them crackers.
You know, you keep mentioning that you move too fast and you always got to be on the go, and you know, is that something that you plan to do better at? Because you know, you moving too fast could, that shit, could catch up to you.
Oh yeah, for sure. That shit could definitely catch up to me. But one thing I can say, I mean, after I got shot, it showed me because if you watch the being shot video right in the beginning of it, it's a news clip. And it shows like, because the shit happened, now when I got shot, it was on camera. So I was like, damn, I do gotta move a little bit better because I was like, shit. And I always think I'm on point, bro. Like, but this time I wasn't on point. So I said, damn, bro, you do gotta kind of like slow it down. You gotta start thinking things through and stuff like that. But now, ever since then, like I got shot about a month ago. I mean, not a month, a year ago, probably a year and a half. And like, shit made me move like all the way, like, bro, like I don't even play none of that. Like, you feel me? Like, I be trying to be low. I try to move like a ghost, bro. Like I don't be for real. I don't be with the. And then it come with my status of like, you know, of the rapper I became. Like I don't do regular local shit no more, bro. Like I don't do nothing local. Like I'm not the rapper boy that you gonna catch in the bars and nothing like that. Like everything, my time is like real, like precious. You feel me? Like I told you, I just came from Miami, like off of my label. You feel me? I just came from out Miami last week, so it's like I ain't really doing no Philly stuff. You feel me? I don't really be on Philly.